And that's right. Oops, I didn't mean to cut. I was supposed to fade. Sorry for the abrupt. Oh, that's right, Poison William. This is the way, as they say.
Yeah,
Right.
I got you. I got this on camera.
Hey, Cosmic Beat, good to see you. This is why everybody comes here, is this face. And then they want to leave when they get here, but then they stay for whatever the activity is. So glad you're here, Poison William. Thanks for being here. Brandon was first in Twitch with the Ducks. John Tripp was first on YouTube. So both first? Can we allow that? I'm only here for Mr. Bubs. Yes. Did your
That's
beard?
what she said.
Because of the delay, I don't always know what those are in reference to, so I'm just gonna move along. I actually trimmed it last week. Last Labor Day. Labor Day was Beard Reckoning Day. So I guess it was still officially in Spence Timber. Whoa! Brandon just gave 5 subs to the community. I just ate some carrots, so I should probably take a drink of water and then we can celebrate. Choo-choo! There, that's better. Looks less Bigfooty than the other day. Okay, let me start over. Hype train, everybody, choo-choo! Let's celebrate Brandon for giving 5 tier 1 subs out to the community. Panda Angel got a sub. Papa Bear G got a sub. Cleo KV, Molly Gwynn, and John Tripp got a sub. Thank you so much, Brandon. That deserves an applause. You're a true hero. I don't care what everyone else says. I think you're a true hero. Just kidding. I don't know what anyone else says about you. Other than what my Blue Heather says. You rock. No, you rock. So, no, we're grateful that you're here. We're grateful for everything you do for this community, including giving us mad crab fighting skills. Thanks for sharing all your expertise. We have Jack in the house. Hey, Jack, I'll answer your question in just a moment. And Melissa B is here. Good morning, Melissa B. Glad you're here. What are these? Are these like little ninjas? Little soldiers? Those are fun. I would not mind. It's September, so subs are on discount. So if you were considering subbing on Twitch, now's the time to do it. I'd appreciate any and all subs. Okay, Jack says, how many Vantage runs have you done now? I've done 1 solo and 3 with my boys. I have done... Sorry, I got distracted by the shadow of the mic. I did the 1 on stream 2 weeks ago. And then I did a run with my friend 1 week ago, so 2-player. And so this will be my third. This will be my third run. I feel like I got a hang of the rules now. And guys, I'm going to try a new strategy today. Or actually, I'm going to try a new approach. So let's just start talking. I mean, if you guys want to say other things unrelated to Vantage, that's fine. I'm happy to switch back and forth. But we've got a good audience here. Engage. We're glad you're here. I'll give you my Prime sub. Just need to remember to redo it every month. Hey, you know what? How about this? I can set a reminder in my phone to tell you every month to do the sub. How about that? Spent September. That's right. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of, not a lot. Yesterday, I was reading, you know, you can go to Board Game Geek. If if you click on the rating number that's on the game's page, you see a breakdown of everybody that's rated it and if they've left comments. And so I was just trying to get a sense of what just the average person is thinking when they play this game, and seeing if there's anything I might be not missing, but maybe if there's a different approach I could take, how people are, you know, I'm trying to understand like how there can be like 9s and 10s and 3s and 4s, and trying to see what the big difference is between the two. And what I'm noticing is the people that rate Vantage highly, a lot of them, not all of them, but many of them are like, you need to experience the game for what it is, like almost like not maybe campy a little bit, but like just have fun and like explore and try different things, and bad things may happen, but and the people that are giving it low ratings are basically saying, you know, there's like this overall vibe of lack of strategy, lack of control, it seems like. So I'm going to see if I take the approach of, I'm not gonna, sure I might have a goal, but I'm not gonna like be so focused on this goal that I'm gonna make every decision based on achieving this goal. I'm just going to, we're gonna have a good time. We might do some goofy things. We might choose the most nonsensical option just to see what happens, instead of being so, I gotta beat this game, I gotta win. So I only need to do the thing that makes sense for my goal. So just gonna bet we're gonna roll through it, have a good time, and see what happens. There we are. Woo! Good to see you, Reggie. Thanks for being here. Melissa B played last night. It was not so great session. I'm sorry. It seems pretty swingy, depending on how those dice rolls happen. I, of course, have been busy morning. But happy early birthday. Thank you. My birthday is tomorrow. In case you didn't know, my birthday is tomorrow. New approach, playing games for fun. Yeah. I've been liking hitting up my master and equip actions right away to get my character set up with some nice abilities that will improve over time. Okay. How about I do that? I'll do that today. Mastering is especially important if you think you might be hitting up hot or cold areas, because that's a path to getting heat, cold immunity based on. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Stupid Confused says, I played this game with the idea of just trying things and rolling with it. Okay. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do today. And see what happens. Thank you, Melissa B. I'm excited. I love my birthday is the best part of the year. And many people agree with me. I've been trying to equip because that can put you on a personal objective path, and I want to see what one of those stories looks like for each character. Okay, interesting. Choo-choo indeed. Our hype train pulled into the station. Thanks again, Brandon. That was all you. Brandon was the conductor of that hype train. What are the birthday plans this weekend? Menum's BGA followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you can't see the little graphic because Poison William's in the way. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much for the follow. What are the birthday plans this weekend? So many of you might know or be familiar with or have at least heard of a gentleman by the name of Mike the Nerd. He's in the community, the Pieces and Pixels community. He's not in here as often anymore. He's a teacher now, so you know how that goes. But he's a good friend of ours, and so he and his fiance are coming over tomorrow. We're just gonna play games. Have a pretty chill game day with some people we don't get to see that often. I've been reading rule books. Well, I've read one rule book so far in preparation. I want to teach everybody arcs. I haven't played arcs in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Would like to try to play Ahoy. None of this group of people have played Ahoy, and I like Ahoy, so they've requested it. And then also, I've had I've had Hunt for the Ring for a while now. I haven't played it. And I want to play it to see if we like it. So I need to try to learn the rule book in time for tomorrow. A lot of reading, a lot of learning, a lot of teaching. But we'll see. If it becomes too overwhelming, we'll just say, let's play a game we know and have fun. How is Lara? Lara's doing well. She wishes you all the best. It's just, I don't know. Has anybody out there ever tried working a full-time job and then going home and then trying to do a stream after that? It's hard. And so that's why we haven't done it more frequently. But she's doing great. Let's see. 3 more work days and off to New Hampshire. Nice. I bet it's lovely this time of year. Chill game days are some of the best. Absolutely. Have you played the Game Makers? It's boring. Oh, I've heard all about this game and it looks really cool. I've not played it though. I'd like to. I haven't played Arcs in a while too. Hope to play it one day. I hope you get to play it too. Come on over. You can come play with us. Oh no, it's a 4-player game. Sorry, you can't come. Invitation rescinded. Hey, Teddy. I just saw Rolling Reggie, but I saw Teddy. Teddy Style, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Rolling Reggie says Stamp Swap and Rolling Realms are new to my collection. I haven't played Rolling Realms, but I played Stamp Swap. It's an interesting game. Some very nicely designed and crafted stamps. Ahoy's on BGA. Okay. For anyone that's curious, I don't play a lot on BGA these days. We still have our Flip 7 game going. This started. Did we start that in June? I don't remember. Roland Reggie says I did that for a while. Speaking of streaming or going to work and then streaming after work, would not recommend. Yeah. She is always so bored at work. She could just stream from there. Yeah. You know, I told her that she needs to like be the influencer for the company that she works at. Not the influencer, but like she needs to commandeer their Instagram account and take pictures and stuff. So if that happens, I'll let y'all know so that you can bother her. Sound like PNP will go on hiatus once Spencer is back to work. You never know. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Who knows? Maybe where I end up, we'll have streaming too. And it'll just take a new form. We'll see. It's currently 68 degrees and sunny in New Hampshire. Wow. How hot is it here? It's 84 and sunny in the great state of Texas. Looking for a high mid to upper 90s probably. Let's see. Curious one of the group who ends up being the person. Oh, good question. Who ends up being the person teaching games, reading rule books for the group on game nights? Me. Oh, is this important? I gotta see. Nope, not important. I should read it to you. Y'all curious? Sunny with a high of 75 since you took my heavy heart and made it light. And it's funny how you find you enjoy your life when you're happy to be alive. Great song. T-Mobile, you're eligible for up to $830 off iPhone 17 Pro. Good. Let's see. Might be playing Ahoy this weekend. Oh, no. Go back to the question. I'm like, blah, 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 different things. Yes, is me. I normally teach games, read rule books. And I don't mind it. Honestly, I prefer it to someone doing a bad job of teaching the game, right? There's nothing more excruciating and cringy than listening to someone teach a game poorly. And all the while knowing how, especially if you're the one that knows how to play the game, but you don't want to be like, you'll be like, actually. So sometimes it's best just do it yourself. Game Makers looks really cool, but the price is a lot. I could go for retail version without the fancy things for cheaper. I haven't looked at it. Not in the market to buy anything currently, but I'd love to play it someday. I mean, what a great idea. And I think I saw like a headline or something about how much work they had to do to like get all the licensing for the various games that they're using. Wait, so you're trying to get Lara more work? Well, yeah, if she's bored. Y'all, she's spending a lot of her time just scanning documents to digitize them. That's not what she signed up for. Yeah. Oh, Game Makers is on BGA. Okay. Maybe I should give it a try. I literally had a friend hand the rule book to me the other day and said, he reads out loud very well. That is a bonus, a plus if you read out loud well. Jack says, I'm the rule teacher for my group, but my group these days is basically my kids. Better than no game group at all. Me, because no one wants to read the rules in my family. Yeah. I mean, it takes a special kind of person. I would say many of us find enjoyment out of reading rule books. I used to like, anytime I would go on a trip or something, I'd always take a rule book with me just to read and be like, oh, maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed a rule. Hey, Rolo. Rolo says, for us, whoever brings or chooses the game. I think that's fair. If you bring the game, or if you chose it, you should teach it. Especially if you bring it. You should know how to play it. Jack says, I'm also the Dungeon Master, which is why I'm switching from D&D to the streamlined Nimble RPG. Oh, okay. Never heard of Nimble. I've always wanted to... I bought this... A few years ago, I bought this Root RPG. I'd love to do a Root RPG campaign. That'd be fun, probably. Great Nero, I'm also the learner teacher usually. Unless my friend brings a new game, then one of them just reads the rulebook to us, and it is much slower to learn. Yeah, you can't. That's a rookie mistake. It's a rookie mistake. You gotta know the game mostly, and then just reference the rulebook. I'm just surprised they got the license to add Tornado Rex to Game Makers. Right, Geeks? Good to see you, Geeks. Thanks for being here. And Time Roller, what ups to you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you all. This is Spencer's birthday eve. So everyone, before you go to bed tonight, make sure you I don't know, what would you do on Spencer birthday eve? Like leave out a Whataburger cup. And it'll be filled in the morning when you wake up. I don't know. Speaking of, let me take a drink. Melissa B says, I am the teacher in my group, but I'm happy when someone else offers to teach. Same, as long as they do a fine job. Everyone hang your shaving kit in the fireplace to see what's in it in the morning. Or leave out a small box game and some carrots for Spin Santa. Yes. If I leave cake and ice cream out before I go to bed, will you slide down the chimney? I might. Depends on what kind of cake and ice cream. All right. This is great. Oh, Torchy's tacos. I had Torchy's for lunch yesterday. Mr. Saturn V Rock himself took me to lunch yesterday. Had Torchy's tacos, and it was delicious. It was very good. Great Nero just bought some butter pecan ice cream. I bet it's delicious. Oh, Geeks just resubscribed. Happy Spence-tember indeed. Thank you, Geeks. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. And Nishi says, happy or hello from Disney World. Hello, are you like in line waiting for a ride? Is it crowded? Have you talked to a stormtrooper yet? Did you get a lightsaber yet? Give us your report from Disney World. All right, we're going to move into the Vantage playthrough portion of the stream. Before we do, we're gonna play everyone's favorite game, Battle Royale. Would love for everybody to join in the battle. All you gotta do is type !join to enter the game. You may just watch what happens, but you also may use some commands, like !left, or !right, or up or down. You can do say, space, and then some words to have your character say something. I don't know what emote or taunt does. I've never seen those in practice. Feel free to try them out. We're gonna start this thing in 3, 2, 1, and go! Who will be our first casualty? The first casualty appears to be Melissa B. Oh no, not Melissa B. Followed by John. Oh my gosh, what a mess! All kinds of people down over there. You got Suitably Confused versus Rolo. Rolo won that one. Now Rolo's headed straight for Teddy Styles. You got Brandon left. Who's gonna be? You guys got wiped out pretty quick. We got Brandon versus Teddy Styles. Brandon's got a shield. Teddy Styles has a spear. And Brandon's like, Brandon thinks he won already. Doesn't even know Teddy Styles is stalking him. Oh, they're going to converge. They're about to converge. Oh no, he went the other way. Whoa. That Brandon put in the strategy over there trying to avoid. Oh, okay. So Brandon's first place, even though there was a tie for 2 knockouts. You were really. I'm gonna say, we'll say it was a tie. All right, let's do one more. Let's play one more. That went fast. Everybody, let's do one more battle royal. !join, and then we'll get into Vantage. Vantage. I'm gonna use the web app thing this time, so I don't have to flip through all the books. All right, in the game so far, we have My Blue Heather, Great Nero, John Tripp, Oren Long, Suitably Confused, Great Nero doubling chances to win. Teddy Styles has joined. Melissa B is in on it. We'll do about 5 more seconds, and then we'll start. Poison William joined. As always, you can start after the game has begun. You can even start when there are 5 seconds left. Probably won't win, but at least you'll be in it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Brandon attacking Poison William right away, and he's dead. Oh, Jack just joined, hoping to, even though late to the party, gonna make up for lost time. Jack's going over here. Great Nero's admiring the pre-flowers. Teddy Styles is invincible. Teddy Styles has some kind of shield. I've never seen that be used before. Wow, we've got Jack. Jack, that shield did nothing for you, Teddy Styles. I'm so sorry. Cosmic Beat. Oh, just defeated the Great Nero. So now we have Cosmic Beat versus Jack. Oh, now Blue Eye Demon has joined, but got stuck in a pit. Somehow. This is a very lackluster ending. Jack's just gonna run over here. Jack has 3 knockouts. Blue-Eyed Demon still came in 2nd place though because you were not eliminated. So well done, everybody. Good job. Oh, real quick. Can I give some movie recommendations? Bard, you just missed it. Glad you're here, Bard, though. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna give some movie recommendations. Good job, Jack. One more? Okay. One more. All right. No, you can do this one because you're gonna win this one. If anyone deserves one more battle royal, it's the one and only Board Game Bard. And then I'll give you my movie recommendations. Oh, is it? Okay. Jack says the YouTube stream is a bit behind. So I think it reset to the default normal latency. I need to go back and adjust it for near instant or whatever latency. Most of the time it doesn't matter. All right. Let's see. We've got playing. All right. Start. Here we go. All right. Board Game Bard and Great Nero are battling out up in the corner. Oh, nice. Great Nero is defeated. Soon to be confused. Poison William are fighting. John Tripp and Blue-Eyed Demon are fighting. Cosmic Beat just defeated. I don't know which one. Let's see. Y'all go get Bard. Bard's trapped, but I don't know. Is Bard gonna win? Is Bard gonna win this even though he's stuck in a pit? Oh, he might. I think he's got it. Oh, Brandon just joined. Oh no. As long as Bard can stay alive for the next 15 seconds, he's gonna win this one. Those red squares you just get stuck in them, and I don't know if it's indefinitely, if there's a time, if there's a time limit to it or what. He did it! He got 1st place! Oh, Cafe missed out. I'm sorry, Cafe. I'm glad you're here. I did call it. Technically you're 1st, even though you got the same amount of knockouts as Cosmic Beat. That was exciting. I'm usually wrong, but that one time. So it was worth it. I'm glad we squeezed in another one for you. Real quick, one last thing and we'll do Vantage. I have 2 movie recommendations. First one, of course, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon here. And K-pop Demon Hunters. We watched that as a family and really enjoyed it. That's great. I love the music. There's some really catchy songs there. Of course, Golden's my favorite, but a lot of them are growing on me. So if you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, I highly recommend it. It's great. They've greenlit a sequel. Let me make sure I get this other movie right. Okay. So, anybody else? Who else out there has seen K-pop Demon Hunters? The other movie, Great Nero says is great. The other movie, Laura and I like to keep a watch list of quirky and or potentially terrible. That's fair, John Tripp. I can see how it's not for everybody. We keep a list of potentially terrible, quirky, funny movies to either like make fun of or laugh at or genuinely enjoy. I don't know. Laura heard of this movie. I think she saw something about it on Instagram. It's called Hundreds of Beavers. And And it is a very unique movie. It's a silent film, a modern day silent film, but combines live action. There you go, you've seen it. Combines live action with very crudely drawn animation. And it's just very quirky, and that one especially is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's in black and white. But like it's like a modern day silent film, and we thought it was so funny. Like, we watched the first 30 minutes, first 20 or 30 minutes, and then realized that was basically the prologue of the movie to really set up the main plot of what was going on. It's on Amazon Prime. If you're curious, look up the trailer, Hundreds of Beavers. Like I said, just if you're looking for a unique, silly, fun movie, give it a shot. It's your number 11 movie of last year. I don't know if I watch 11 movies throughout the year. How many movies? Oh, out of 61. Okay, well then that's pretty good. And that's impressive too, 61 movies. Probably by the end of the year, I'll be able to say I've watched at least 61 episodes of Murder, She Wrote, so. Did I watch The Private Eyes yet? No. Did you recommend that to me? If you did, I'm sorry, I forgot. The Private Eyes. Tim Conway and Don Knotts. Classic. I'll leave it up here. I'll leave it up here so I remember. Okay. All right, let's play Vantage, everybody. Those are my movie recommendations for Movie Friday. I just made that up. Let me get to our music here. Let's go to something a little bit more Vantage-y. This album from Stream Beats is called Moonwalk. And we're gonna go overhead. This sounds just like a moonwalk.
You're watching Pieces and Pixels. Follow now.
It's not over. It's not over, sorry. Gotta get my box of cards out. Okay, for those that weren't here for the initial discussion, I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm not gonna I'm gonna like not be so strategic about this game this time. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna try things. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe the silliest option. You never know. Okay, I'm gonna put aside the rule book just in case. And we're gonna go through this whole initial setup process. All right, here we go. Let me turn this. No, this is fine. Weeks after receiving a mysterious signal from the Traveler, your ship arrives in the orbit of an uncharted planet. Create the total challenge dice pool using 8 dice plus 2 per player. Done. Each player gains a different skill. We're going to randomize that. What skill, what skill, what skill? This is going to be what I'm really good at. I'm good at looking. I don't know what that is. All right, I'm good at looking. And gain the matching character card, 1436. Oh, the game. Oh, okay, got it. I think I know what you did. All right, I am Soren the Navigator. Soren rhymes with Orin. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna put, when played, put 2 cubes. Done. He's got a nice head of hair. I'm not jealous. Each player. So we're going to do daring. Again, because that's what everybody does. So I'm going to do, I'm purple. Orin. So, yes, you are technically in the game. I'm going to put all of our tokens here to start off. 4. Me. I gain 2 skills at random because I'm the first player. Haplo. Haplo. Good to see you, Haplo. Y'all, me, Lara, Haplo, and my Blue Heather played some repo last night. We dominated. It was great. Anybody is always welcome to join us. If you're not in our Discord, join Discord, !Discord. Find the repo channel under video game meetups. And then anytime we plan a meetup, you're invited. Even if you're bad. Because you'll fit right in. No. I got my random skills. And the matching mission. Blue and yellow is 1593. All right. Ooh. Ooh. So this is my mission. Establish diplomatic relations. Here's my hand holding a very squiggly looking hand. So I need to have at least one faction emblem in a grid or reserve. Or any player identifies the phrase diplomatic relations in the results text of an action. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. When you playing? Good choice. Or good question. Diplomatic immunity. What's that from? Please remind me. All right, so we're going to put our mission here. Diplomatic relations. Oh, okay. I can't say I've seen any of those movies. Even though they're about me. I can't even say that with a straight face. Okay. Then everyone goes to location 01, which on the back, a book of secrets. So here we are. Rolo! Welcome back. We're just getting started. Perfect. Just in time. My goal this time in Vantage is to establish diplomatic relations. Oops, I put the wrong... Yeah, no, this is the right. The ship malfunctions! Oh no! Didn't see that coming. So now I gain a different skill. And this is where I'm going to start. Oh, I got look again, guys. It's looking good. And I'm going to go to location 003. Oh. I forgot to do the thing where you stand all the cards up. So hold on. We'll just do it one at a time. Is that the bar now, John Tripp? Lethal weapon is no hundreds of beavers, but the first 2 oversee. I'm more of a naked gun kind of guy. I haven't seen the new one yet. All right, here we go. This is where I'm starting. Oh, I should keep this. This will come in handy. Now, normally, if you've never played this game, you should know. Normally, you're not supposed to show any of the other players your location, but we're going to cheat and let you guys see. Oh, the Kickstarter that arrived last week wasn't my final girl, by the way, but that arrived on Tuesday. Oh, what arrived last week? You got final girl too? Man, what a time to be alive. All right, if John Tripp says Naked Gun is good, then we're going to love it. Can't wait. All right. Here we go. Let's see what it says. Your escape pod seals tight, ejecting toward the planet in a completely different direction from the others. Gain 2 random skills. Orange. Engage and take. And crash onto the matching location. So that's going to be 106. No, I don't. Just let's set this, not the scene. Let's honestly, I don't need this. I'm totally fine if I'm doing something and you guys are like, oh, maybe you should do this option. I'll do my best to keep up with the chat. Leave a little bit of time before I make a decision. But if you're like, oh, do this, it'd be funny. Or that looks like a really bad idea, don't do that. But if it's a bad idea, maybe we should do it. I don't know. Please feel free to play along, essentially. Let's see. Small Time Heroes. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. Let us know if it's any good. And Haplo. Good movie things. Spaceballs 2 for sure. I didn't watch Spinal Tap 1. I know. I need to. All right. Enjoy Borderlands 4, Rolo. I hope it's enjoyable. I like Borderlands a lot. I haven't played it in a while. Maybe I should play that one. Okay, look at this. We got this cool little structure here with some squiggly lines. It says the Grove. I'm on a Grove. .106, yeah. The Grove contains a smooth stone that is big enough to walk through. Well, I'm definitely gonna walk through it. But no, wait. I'm gonna do before we do anything crazy, before we do anything reckless. Let's remember what Jack said. Jack thinks we should, before we do anything, to be able to do well at other skill tests, and we should master and or equip. Can't buy anything. I don't have any money. Learned that the first time we played. So we're gonna try to master right now, which is good because it's the look skill, and I've got 2 of them. So I'm gonna go over here to the digital thing. I'm gonna enter this 106. No, this. Nope. What is that? How would I do that on here? Is that? I guess it is this. Oh no, I'll just do 1436. Oh, duh. Sorry. There we go. Master some survival skills. You may perform this action at most once per game. Okay. Well, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and spend them because it's telling me to roll. I gotta roll 5 dice. So I'm gonna spend 2. Why not? So now I only have to roll 3 dice. Let's see what happens. Master some survival skills. Not bad. It hurt me a little bit to master in my training. So I lose this. But this goes here. And this goes here. Oh, know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this here. And get a cube. Beautiful. All right, let's see what happens. You master some skills that may help you to survive on this planet. Gain experience card 1455. 1 move, and 1 engage. $14.55. This little app thing is so much easier than flipping. Great Nero says, imagine if you had survival skills, you probably wouldn't have been hurt. That's true. I did. I had the skills. That's how my skill was to put it here. So I wasn't hurt. card game version of Slay the Spire. Nice. Thanks, Rolo. Thanks for the info. Okay. Let me finish this action and I'll answer your question, Haplo. It's a web page, web app. Vantage.rulepop.com. All right, so I'm going to put down, I've got some experience here, and I'll put it right here. I can make a fire, looks like. Rubbing the thing. All right, so I finished that action. Let me answer Haplo's question here. And then I'll answer Jack's question. What are your thoughts on Vantage so far? What would you compare it to? Well, I'm still forming my thoughts, honestly. I'm still forming my thoughts. I had some weird, you know, you get kind of like, you hear different things before you play a game. People love a game, people don't like it, people have problems with it. So it kind of impacts going into it. And so it's taking me a little bit to evaluate my own thoughts. No doubt the extent of work that went into this game, including all of the location cards, like the art, and then making it all work together, is incredibly impressive. It is, at its nature, an open world exploration game. Sometimes what I found, sometimes it's hard to know, like you get an objective, right? Sometimes with the different objectives I've had, it's been difficult to kind of really come up with a plan of how I should solve it, other than like the one we had was like, you need to find a particular plant, a fauna. And there are some things on your mission cards that kind of help you out, but with that one in particular, those weren't helpful. And so it was just literally explore, 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 move around, try to find it, which I guess is thematic. If you don't know anything about a planet, you're just wandering around trying to find the thing. So I think it takes I think you have to have the right approach to the game. Don't go into it being like, oh, I've got to have this great strategy. I'm going to follow all the clues and get exactly where I need to be to solve the mission. I think it's more of an approach of just have fun and experience what's going on and enjoy the story that comes together through the various, because the little entries in the storybook, they're not linked in any way, right? They're just random based on an action that you do. So there's not an overarching story, at least in the game. It's kind of up to you to make all the events that happen together in a cohesive narrative of what you're doing. Some compare it to almost like a RPG. Like it's more fun if you role play a little bit. So it's like I don't know what I'd compare it to. It's not like Sleeping Gods. There's way more game mechanics in Sleeping Gods. I think that's what I lean towards is the type of exploration game I prefer. Not to say I haven't enjoyed it. It's especially interesting to see how it all works together. And I think once I have the right approach, I'll enjoy it more, which is what we're trying to accomplish here. And Jack, I'm on a browser on the computer. So it seems to work well. Okay, back to the game. You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to share. And please, you'll see how it all plays out as we go along. So like, for example, when you're here, you have a choice to, there are different actions on the card that you can interact with the location that you're at, or you can leave. You can do various character actions. Other cards that you have, like I can do something here on the mission. Let's research. No, I'm not going to do that yet. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I want to interact with here. I want to go through the hole. I want to go through the smooth stone that's big enough to walk through. I'm curious. Maybe there's a diplomat in there. Let's find out. So we're going to do the move action at this location, which is to enter the stone, the smooth stone. So we're going to storybook 106. Oh, I only have to roll one die. Perfect. Nice. Nothing bad happens to me as I enter the hole in the stone. Let's see what happens. As your foot breaks the plane of the hole, you feel a distinct tug. There's something on the other side that you can't see. You may either resist to stay here, I'd gain a boost, or climb through the hole. How can I climb through the hole? So we're going to go to 157. So this card goes away. Whoa. Jack says, I'm almost disappointed when the challenge is just one. That usually means it's not as going to be as cool a reward. Well, this is pretty cool. We got a gateway shimmering atop a verdant rock. So something else, the actions that we have at our disposal to do can be kind of vague. Like an action is ask, but I don't see anybody on here, so I don't know who I'm asking. So I can enter. It says enter is always available. I assuming entering the gateway is just going to take me back to where I was. So I don't want to do that. You got there from the other direction. Okay. I'm going to ask. And just, I don't know who I'm asking, but I'm going to ask. Okay. This is 157. Ask a passing sentient about the gateway. Can I undo what I did? I already know what it's... Well, I've already chosen to do this. So I gotta continue on. So I'm gonna roll 4. I'll spend 1, so I only have to roll 3. That's a good... The biggest problem is those actions that take you back the way you came without you realizing that's what's going to happen. Yeah, which is what I just did, probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This goes here. Nothing happens. So I'm doing well. Nothing bad's happened yet. All right, let's see what this says. A heavily tattooed sentient informs you that this portal is one of just a few gateways that allow travelers to jump across huge expanses. Not everyone can just fly through towers like the energy sentients, they said, chuckling. I can stay in this area or enter the portal. I'm going to stay because I know where the portal goes. The sentient invites you to the city of fire to the near north. Best tattoo parlors in the land. Gain 2 boost and 1 move. Great. 2 boost, those go here. And 1 move. There it is. Okay. Jack says, I once accidentally went back to the same bandit hideout 3 times. Least secret hideout ever. That's great. Okay. He said there's a tattoo parlor to the near north. It's a city. So let's go. Let's check out the city. I'm going to go north, which means I have to go over here to the Depart Storybook. 157. North. Oof. I'm going to wade across the shallow sea. I got to roll 4 dice. I'll spend 1 of my tokens to only roll 3. Ouch. This goes here. This is for a blue action, so I'll put that here and get a boost. Look at that, I'm full on boosts. And I could do this. I've got all the boosts, so I'm going to spend 1 to reroll 1 of my challenge dice. Oh, all right, so I'll just take it. It's just one. I'm wading across the shallow sea to the north. The air in front of you seems to vibrate, and sweat starts to bead on your forehead. Go to 162. Oh man, look at this. So it looks like there's a city. Yeah. You can feel heat emanating from the city across the water as it's built into the side of an active volcano. Hey Americana, 10,789 steps of Fitbit on Fitbit. 47 aluminum cans collected today. Congratulations. Okay, so I can enter the city, which is always available. I'm a little concerned that it's hot. That's right. Feel the heat. So look. I could enter. Enter is always available. I could do an action and then enter because enter is always available. Normally you can only do one action per location. I could ask. I could pickpocket. I wouldn't mind having some money. Let's pickpocket somebody. Maybe I'll pickpocket like a bottle of water for when it's hot. Let's give it a shot. So the first thing we're going to do while we're here is pickpocket. Oh, guys, when I did this, I didn't put a cube on here. Okay. So I'm going to pickpocket 162. All right, so I choose how many dice I'm going to roll. Let's just roll the last 3. That way we can reset our dice. Okay. That's right, get that experience cubed up. So I've got this. These go over here. I'm gonna spend another cube to re-roll this. It hurts to pickpocket somebody. I'm gonna try to re-roll. God, come on, why can't I? I keep rolling hearts. All right. I need to do an ask action and get this arrow so that I can get a heart. What is this? Okay. All right. I rolled 3 dice. You bump up against a sentient whose hands are occupied with a large egg, pocketing their loose change. Gain $3. You may continue. I got some money. Not bad. All right, so then I will now enter. Yeah, let's enter. 162. Enter the city by wading through the warm waters. I gotta roll 3 dice. All right, these come back. I'm gonna spend one of these, so I only have to roll 1 die. Okay. This goes back, and this goes here. Yesterday I was moving so slow, it was as if it had been bitten by a radioactive sloth. You'd be the new superhero. A new sloth superhero. You can't wait to get a closer look at civilization so integrated with nature. Go to City 525. Maybe there's a diplomat here. All right, I'm in a city now. This is called the City of Fire. The City of Fire is an industrial haven. You may perform multiple different actions here, one per turn. Okay. Let's trade. We're going to do the trade action while we're here. That is the engage action. Oh, this is card 525. We're engaging somebody up here in the top of this building. Trade with a torch shop. 4 dice. I'm gonna go ahead and spend this, so I only have to roll 3. You also go through your tokens pretty fast, and you don't recover them that often. Oh, I did what I needed to do, which is roll one of these arrows on that type of task, which means they get a heart back. Hooray. This is nothing. And this goes back. Great roll. That was a great roll. All right, what's it say? If you're looking for a torch, you've come to the right place. Choose one or gain a boost. I can pay $2 for a torch. I can persuade the shopkeeper to give me a torch, or I can sell from my inventory. I've got money. I'll buy it. I don't feel confident in my persuasion skills right now. Paying $2. I gain item 1,085. Ooh, look, I got a torch. It says, when placed, gain a cube on each adjacent card. Oh, I'm going to put it there. Cafe says, hey, Spencer, is it Pizza Friday? No. We had pizza yesterday. It was delicious. It is Friday before Spencer's birthday. Friday. Oops, I want to put this here. Okay. I can do this craft to get a more advanced version of this item if I want to. Okay. We're still in the city. These are the skills that I have. I can do any one of these things. I think I can access these guys. Let's enter this tower here and see who we might find there. It kind of looks like a Hyatt hotel a little bit. That's what I'm doing. I'm going into this hotel to see if I can get a bed for the night. We have a birthday stream with Laura. No, I don't think it's gonna work out to do that for my birthday, unfortunately. With her being at work during the day, and evenings, working a full day, it's difficult to do a stream in the evening. So maybe next time, or maybe, who knows? I'll just make up a day and say this is to replace my birthday. But as of right now, there are no plans for that. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. I don't know that song. Okay, so we're entering here. This is card 525. Enter a rune castery. Ooh. I'm going to cast a rune. I roll 3 dice. Oh, gosh. All right, so I've got this. That was a blue action, so I'll put this here, which puts a cube here. So something's about to happen with that. Let's resolve these other dice. I will put this heart here because I don't want to lose. Oh, no, that's a time thing. Yes, some might call me uncultured. Many would call me uncultured. I could. I'm gonna take the hit for the star. I'm gonna re-roll one die by spinning a cube. Let's hope I get nothing bad. Oh. You know what I haven't been doing? If your result is untrained, I was supposed to gain a thing. That's happened twice now. So I should have 2 of these tokens. It says, re-roll one of your challenge dice, gain this skill if the result is unchanged. And that's happened twice. So, just covering my bases here. I also rolled the star. I'm going to spend another one to re-roll it. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So we entered the Rune Castery. Let's see what happens. The Rune Castery offers you a Rune Caster if you agree to travel with it for a while. Choose one Rune Caster to gain. All right, everybody. This is your chance to impact the course of this game. Your options are blue. These are your options. Blue, purple, orange, green, yellow, or red. What's your vote for me to choose a Rune Caster to gain? You can choose one of these colors: blue, purple, orange, green, yellow, or red. Tough choice. Red's my favorite color, so that's what I'm leaning towards. But if anybody, you think yellow? Okay. Does anybody else agree with yellow? Jack says red. That's 2 votes for red. 1 vote for yellow. Is the verb take? For red, it is overpower. For yellow, it is take. All right. We're going to do red. I mean the non. I mean the, oh no. I mean on the card. The card or the entry is enter, navigate. Enter. Oh yeah, the move is the action I just did. All right, so we're gonna do red. 1027. Here's our Rune Caster. Oh, it's an item. I thought it was a person. Like, I cast a rune. That's pretty cool. So whenever I do a red challenge, an overpower challenge, I can put a die here if I want to. Nice. Oh, that's on each occasion card. Okay. Oh, this thing too. I finished this card. It says, if full, at the end of your turn, which is the end of my turn, you must lose this card and gain a move skill and an engage skill. Then replace your character with 1422. What? 1442. Ooh, look at me now. Look at me now. I got a coat. I got a CD around my neck. I got a hood. Wow. That's impressive. All right, so this is gone. I'll put that over here. And this is over here. I can buy and equip. All right. Ignore cold damage. Nice. Love it, because I'm wearing a thing. It's not good to be wearing this parka. It's not going to do me any good in this city of fire. I'm immune to cold damage now. Okay. It's cool. All right. I got a rune. I got a coat, a torch. These are all things that would serve me better in cooler temperatures. I think there are other things to do in this city, but I'm going to leave now. I'm going to go to card 161. Means I got to roll 1 die. Ah. I'm going to spend this to reroll. You think I should explore everything? I want to go other places. I want to go see other things. All right, 161. Whoa, check this out. I suffer a heat damage. A sentient batters the rock at their feet, causing tiny explosions of lava. All right, so I suffer heat. Okay. I can dodge, learn, trade, console, steal, or smash. What would I smash? A rock? Learning's good. I've got some looking skills. Smash? You think I should smash? All right, I'll smash. Why not? I do have this red rune caster. All right, I'm gonna smash. Oh, you think I'm gonna keep getting heat damage? Should go the other direction. Okay, I will go the direction after I smash the rock. Because I would never smash the rock. 1, 6, 1. Swoop. I gotta roll 5 dice. Going to smash the rock alongside the sentient. I should have listened to you, Jack. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably not the best roll I could have got. So I'm gonna put this here. This goes here. No matter what, I'm gonna go to 0. Okay, I got 2 heart. So here's what happens when you make dumb choices. You go. What happened? What's the role play on that? Okay. I tried to smash the rock alongside the sentient, but I stubbed my toe when I walked over there, and I fell down and my face landed in the lava. That's what happened. So, read the mission's entry in the Take storybook. All right, this is going to be 1, 5, 9, 3. You travel to this planet to make peace with aliens, but you are exhausted. Choose one. I'm going to choose if you feel that your own untimely demise happened far too soon. you may rally to take one final chance. And this is going to be one final chance. One final chance. Means if I fail again, game over. Refresh all challenge dice, roll them, and gain the time, morale, and health result. So this was down here to 0. That's exactly right. I've got these. Oops, I accidentally re-rolled those. So there we go. I got 2 time. 2 hearts. And 1 star. Of the current action, then proceed with all dice refreshed. Okay. Dead. Okay. Otherwise, if nothing remains at 0, gain the results of the current action and proceed with all dice refreshed. Okay. So the results were. This was red. 161. The sentient grunts their appreciation. I got back up after landing in the lava and went and helped the sentient. They were, thanks. After a few minutes, they gesture for you to stand back as scalding lava bursts through the crust. They guide you down to the water and ask if you'd like some company on your journey. Gain sentient 1315. Woo! I have a friend.
Why?
Ooh. I've got a friend that looks like a fire spider. Join this, but I have a database that decided to be a pain. Gotta run, folks. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. And as a reminder, everybody, this is a birthday gift from Poison William. Thank you so much. You've already given me a birthday gift, so thank you again. I have enjoyed my plays of this so far. And I'm enjoying this one even more, just having fun. So thank you for making it a great birthday. Have a great weekend, Poison William. We'll see you next time. Okay, so I got this fire spider thing. I can ignore. I've got all this stuff's gonna help me ignore cold damage, so I don't really need the benefit of this. But other than these are gonna help me. So I will place it here. When placed, put 2 cubes. I'll put it here. His name is Burn, the blacksmith. Okay, let's heed the warning here from Jack. 2 more heat damage on arrival locations, and your goose is cooked. So he said, guide you down to the water and ask if you'd like some company on your journey. But it also doesn't say go to a new location. So if the water is down, we should probably go down. That's what I'm thinking. If I go back, let's go down to the water. 1, 6, 1. We're gonna go south. Wade south towards some odd rock formations. So we're wading in the water. All right. It costs 3 dice. I'm gonna spend 1 of these. This is a move. I'm gonna roll 2. We can do it. Let's go. 2 time. Well, here's 1 time I can put here. Put a cube. How hot can it be? That's what I'm saying. I don't have anywhere I can put this die. Which is fine. Time is my highest. So we're good. All right, we're gonna go. Escaping the heat becomes your top priority. Go to 156. Woo! It's not hot anymore. But the travelers here. These unique rock formations are the result of the volcanic activity in this realm. Not many diplomats here. Oh, wait a minute. What can you put on the bug? I could put dice here if they're in the right areas, or like if I do the right action. Since I did one of these actions to leave, I believe it was in the hot zone, but I couldn't put the die there because I was leaving. So it's not hot anymore. Thank goodness. It is too hot. Making me thirsty. Okay. So I can chase something, maybe this bug, this flying thing. I can listen maybe to the water. I can consult. Here's what I'm going to do. Before I do anything else, I'm going to do an action on my card here. I'm going to research the mission. So we're going to do the research look on 1593. Research how you can complete the mission. I can only do this once per game, which is fine. I'm going to roll 2 dice. Oh, look. Oh, no, I can't. What does this say? Underground. Purple action. I can put this one here. Great. And this goes here. I get a cube. All right. This is important information, everybody. Listen up. Oops, I need to remove this. You are here on behalf of a cohort of ambassadors seeking alliances with new worlds. The best way to form strong bonds is to prove your worth to the cultures on this planet. Oh, gain the map of trials. 1261. I have a map now. I can look at the Book of Vantages to see where a trial might be. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. When placed, gain 1 cube per adjacent card. So that's 2. 1, 2. I can remove a cube to view page 18 of the Book of Vantages until the end of this turn. That's what I'm going to do. This is going to give me some insight. Page 18. The map of trials. All right, first I need to figure out where I'm at. Volcanoes. This is like the gate, I think, where I came through. We know there was a city in a mountain where it was hot. I have been wading south. I see these formations in the water. Let's look for that. Oh, that looks like this thing. Yeah, that's where we are. We're right here, right at G. Good to know, Jack. Thank you. So I'm right here. I think. Or am I there? That's where I'm at. I'm right there. Let's see this guy. Yep, that's exactly where I'm at. So I'm going to keep going south. I keep working my way south. Oh, but there's another volcano here. I don't want to go there. Oh, I'll just keep going. Look, if I just keep going west, there's one right here. So that's what I'll do. But also have some adventures along the way. Oh, I need to answer this phone for my wife. 1 second. Hello? I'm doing a stream. That's okay. Is it important? Is it important? Okay. All right, bye. She says it's not important.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
Chris, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today on the day before my birthday. I'm going to tell everyone just so no one misses it. Glad you're here. We're playing Vantage, as you heard me say. Or you said east. I need to go west. Oh, you've been hanging out just quietly. Okay. Well, anyway. Glad that you're here. All right, Jack. May be here when your meeting's over. May not, depending on how long your meeting is. If not, if I don't see you, have a great weekend. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't important. She didn't kiss me. Okay. I'm going. Before I move, I want to do something here. I don't want to chase this firebug because I might get burned. What if I gather something? I've got gather tokens. Let's try to gather something. We've got plenty of room here to maybe put something on our tableau here. Thanks, Jack. So we're going to do gather 156. Ooh, gather intel from the traveler. I'm not gathering sticks, I'm gathering intel. Love it. Love the celebration. Okay, I can choose to roll a certain number of dice here. I'm just gonna roll 2. The 2 worst ones I could roll. Oh, look. I can put, if I spend a cube, I can put a die here, which I will. And this just goes back here. All right, I'm gathering intel. The traveler talks about the fire sentients that occupy this area. They are master artisans, patient to a fault, and focused on offering the gift of fire and forge to the world through the items like torches, orbs, and rune casters. I've got a torch. I got a rune caster. For your next action this turn, decrease the cost by X. Continue. So I'm going to decrease the cost by 2 because I rolled 2 dice. So I can do another action. I can continue. Let's listen. Let's listen. 156. Listen to the traveler. What does that mean? G? All right, it says 1, so I don't roll anything. The traveler gently coaxes the fiery insect, which perches on a nearby rock. So that's this thing. As scary as it looks, it seems like it's looking for a way to help. Gain ability 1500 and 1 boost. Hooray! 1500. Ooh, wow. I now know how to coax. If on a location with an animal. Okay. Coax if on location with animal. Gain the result of another coax or mimic action. The animal gains a cube. Okay. I will put that there. Actually, I'm going to put it right here. Now let's go. Now we're gonna leave. We're gonna go west. So 155. I gotta roll a die. Nothing. Great. 155. Rock formations in the realm of fire are created by magma over many centuries. A long swim to the south will have you arrive at one much smaller than this. I need to keep going west to hit the trial. But there are other things I could do on here. How about I fish? Let's fish. I'm probably hungry. I could also bathe. I either want to fish or bathe. I do have tokens to bathe. But I also like fishing. I'm going to fish. So we're going to do 155. Fish for food. Roll 3 dice. Okay, not a bad roll at all. Let's see what happens. Roll 3 skill dice up to 3 times. Roll 1 extra die if you pay a maximum of 1 boost from a food or flora. I don't have that. Based on the number of overpower in the final results, gain the following. All right. Up to 3 times. Always rolling all dice. Okay. I didn't get any overpower. I got 1. Oh, man. Should I take the 1? I can take the 1. Or I can roll all again and hopefully get more than 1. That's a tough decision. Keep it or roll again. Let's roll. Come on! Oops! I got 1. I got 1. All right, so I have 1. Catch a small but savory fish. Gain a health. That's what I needed. Okay, I feel better now. All right, we're going to keep going west. 417. We roll 1 die to move. Nothing. Oh. I hope I'm going the right way. It says, a sentient scuttles along the shore, not seeming to notice you. Okay, let's keep it that way. But is it the same guy? It looks like the same guy. Maybe there's more than one that looks like that. Oh, he has horns. This one doesn't. Before I do anything, I'm going to consult the map just to make sure I'm going the right way. View page 18. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I have to go through this mountain path to keep going this way. Oh, I'm like here. I'm like here. I'm still going in the right direction. But if I hit like this spiky thing, I know I need to jaunt south. All right. I can follow, I can spy, I can greet it. I can try to rob it. I'm gonna spy. Because I could put it here. If I get a heart. Or greet. I'm gonna greet it. No. Yeah, I'm gonna greet it. Maybe it's a, maybe it'll be a diplomat. I'm gonna greet it. Okay, here we go. Storybook. This is Orange 417. Greet the sentient. Cost 4. I'm gonna roll 3 by spinning that. So I get 2, and then I gotta refresh the dice. That's good for me. Good news. Oh. All right, so this goes here. I can put one here because of the type of landscape that I'm at. Let's put the heart there. And I got a star. I greeted it. All right, I can't do anything with that, so I'm going to lose that. Okay, let's see what happens. The sentient is startled by your presence, but not intimidated. After making small talk about the cold weather to the west, I'm on the right track. They look around and offer to lead you into the City of Shadows for $2. If you pay, go to cave 094, otherwise gain a boost. I don't have $2, so I can't pay that. So I got a boost. Or yeah, I don't. City of Shadows. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I got a boost. Because I could have spent 2 cubes to get a coin and pay, get $1 and pay. But I don't know where the City of Shadows is. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, before I move on, let's do another action over here on our mission card. Let's hone. We're gonna hone, which is green 1593. Hone your talents for the mission. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. Time, put that here. And this goes here. You work on enhancing skills necessary to complete the mission. Gain 3 look. Okay. 1, 2. So I really need to be good at looking. Do I have, oh, there it is. 3. Maybe I should save these? I probably need to save these for whenever I do that trial thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. I can also, what is this? Equip. I don't know if I've ever done the equip action on character. I'm going to, let's try equipping Soren, the navigator. 1442. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. Color green. Equip your binoculars. I gotta roll 4 dice. Oops. Well, that one went over here. It's this. Oh. So that was green. What's this say? Craft? No. I'm gonna lose 2 time. That's fine. If I'm gonna lose 1, it should be time. 1, 2. Now they're all at 3. Great. So this goes here, and these go here. I'm glad you're enjoying Cafe. And again, glad that you're here with us today. The binoculars offer you a fresh perspective of your surroundings. Gain item 1300. I got some binoculars. I'll place it here. Cool. I'm gonna keep going west because that's where I need to be. So we're gonna do the Depart storybook, 417, and I'm going west. Ah! I gotta roll 6 dice. I'm gonna spend one of these. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Spend 1, so I only have to roll 5, which I can free these up. So 5. Then I'm gonna spend 2 of these cubes to get $1. No. Yeah, to get $1. No. To get a thing. I'm gonna spend 2 more to get 1. And then spend both of these. So I only have to roll 3 dice. Okay. We've got time, which I can put here, which puts a cube back. I'm glad I did that. Otherwise, these go here. All right. The temperature drops rapidly as you hike up the staircase, which leads to a snow-capped peak. Go to 214 and gain 1 morale. Woo! Because I climbed a mountain. Go to 214. Sorry, 1 second, please. Oop. Okay. So we're here in this mountain. It says suffer 1 cold damage, but guess what? It says ignore cold damage because I'm wearing a parka. Joke's on you, game. There's a staircase here that goes up to this. Near the top of a steep staircase leading from the southwest, gusts of cold wind make the path forward a risky endeavor. So we're headed in the right direction. All these actions, I can balance, explore, hail. What am I hailing? Craft. Could craft an oil torch. This is a tricky one. I don't know what to do here. Balance, explore, hail. Craft, forage. Charge. We've got a lot of purple tokens. Let's explore. Let's explore and see what happens. Explore 214. 6 tokens. I will spend I'll spend 2 of these to only roll 4 dice. That's still a lot of dice. But I got a lot of places I can put them. And I'm gonna need it. So I place this here. And I get a cube here. I can place this here. I put a cube here. Hey! James, good to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm in a very, very snowy mountain right here. I'm gonna put this here. So I explored. So I'm exploring the mouth of the cave. Let's see what happens. You been up here? After crawling over the ledge, you enter the cave. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you reach a barrier that requires further attention. Go to cave 34. All right. I'm at a cavern barrier. A sentinel blocks you from proceeding deeper into the cave. I have this torch, but I don't think that's gonna help me out. I'm kind of scared about this sentinel. I could try to befriend it or gather information from it. Let's see. A lot of these actions are not obvious from the action words, so it makes me curious about what they do. It makes me want to do more than one action. Right. I think that's at times wise on the part of the designer to make it to where you can't do all actions, but also it can be frustrating because I want to do more than one. The smart thing to do would be to leave. But maybe I can get some information from him. And I have these tokens here. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's figure out what's going on in this place. So we're gonna do gather 34. Gather intel about the barrier. Of course I gotta choose how many dice to roll. Is he lonely? Be his friend? Well, it's too late. But maybe by gathering intel, it'll be his friend. I'm just gonna roll 2 dice. Great. You realize that as dangerous as the Sentinel appears, they present a rare type of barrier that you can actually talk to. For your next action this turn, decrease the cost by X. Continue. Okay, it's not too late. You've been here before. I'm gonna be his friend. The action is reduced by 2. All right, so befriend. Uh, 0, 3, 4. 6. Which means I gotta roll 4 dice. All right. It's fine. Let's see what happens. Not horrible. Not horrible at all. This is an orange Can I put this anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Would you consider this being underground? Oh, I didn't do an examine action. Never mind. Or I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do that. So I'll just take the hit. Well, that's. I'm trying to get the spirit of the game. Sometimes doing the safe thing, the smart thing, is not the best thing. Okay. Even though I'm underground, I didn't do an examine action, so I can't. Dark blue top. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. All right. I befriended the Sentinel. It's lonely standing here all day, and you appeal to the Sentinel's desire for companionship. They share that they missed the days of training for this job, as at least then they could chat with other Sentinels. Now they just stand here all day, waiting for anyone with a password. Eventually, they let you pass, and they look forward to seeing you again. Proceed deeper into the planet to cave 094. Ooh. My mission for today, I'm not progressing towards it in any way. Well, I kind of am, but I just got sidetracked. I was headed toward, I need to have at least one faction emblem on a grid. So I'm establishing diplomatic relations. And I'm headed towards a place that I found on the map they need to go. But I explored this cave, and now I'm in this cave. So, you know, one thing leads to another. You're trying to get a diplomatic relationship, and you end up in a cave. Here we are. I either pay... Oops, music's over. Let's see. How about this one? No, this one. Either pay a blue skill or a purple skill to avoid pickpocket or lose $1. I'm just gonna lose $1. It's just $1. I got pickpocketed in this cave. Inside the Hollow Mountain is a sprawling city in a cavern. So is this the City of Shadows? If I had just gone with that sentience, I wouldn't have done all this stuff. That's okay. Inside the Hollow Mountain is a sprawling city and cavern hidden from the world above and difficult to enter. Balance is always available. I'm concerned about continuing going because I'm getting further away from where I need to be. Balance is always available. What does balance do? Let's just see. I'm curious because since it's always available, what happens? $94. Nobody warned me. Balance across wires and floating steps to enter the mysterious city. It's going to cost me 5 dice. And I have no skills. This is great because I can put this. Where's the one? Oh, that's gone. I can put this here. I can put this here. And this star. Can this star go anywhere? Oh, this can go here. Oh, that's good news. Doesn't look like it. So I lose this. That's okay. So I balanced, and I'm entering the mysterious city. Your Tai Chi lessons serve you well as you gracefully walk along the wires. Gain ability 1501 Wow, I got balance as a skill now. And go to city 41. The City of Shadows. Yep, if I had just gone with that sentient, I would have avoided all of that. But you know what? You learn. Balance. Balance. So here we are. The City of Shadows, hidden in a vast cavern, is all dark corners and quiet alleys. You may perform multiple different actions here, one per turn. Navigate, access, enter. I'm gonna do one thing at this city and then head back. You know how to get back above ground. Is it access? The problem with getting, if I get above ground, I've lost my reference point. And I'm further away. I assume I'm gonna check my map. Map of trials. 18. So I was here. I'm in this around here somewhere. I'm gonna... Jack, do I need to access? That's what my guess is going to be. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll trust you. Yes, all right. That's what my instinct was saying. All right, we're going to access. We're going to do 94. Oops. Pickpocket a sentient leaving the city? That doesn't sound... Oops. Oh, this is where I'm at. Wrong one. I put the wrong number in. Nobody panic. Access the nearby bulletin board. I'm gonna spend one token and roll one die. Nothing. Great. The Rogues Gallery is covered in sketches of suspicious-looking sentients. Choose one. Grab a wanted poster of a water sentient. Gather intel from the parchment. The blue one? Enter. Okay. I'll do that one next. I'm gonna grab intel from the parchments. You learn of several lost sentients who were oh, no worry, I should have clarified. You learn of several lost sentients who were last seen searching underground for the Cave of Souls. Gain 2 boosts and 1 look. I like that. And I'm gonna spend both of those to get to get a move back. Okay. Now I will enter. Enter 041. Enter a concealed door in the shadows. 4 dice. I'll spend this to roll 3. Refresh. Good. Got a star here. Okay. A door is labeled with the symbol depicting a centipede biting its own tail. The door slides open, revealing a very small, dark room with no other exit. I'm going to enter the room and push the up button. The door shuts behind you, and the entire room begins to move toward the surface of the planet, but not straight up. It finally opens into a small room. Go to an interior 563. This is the great glass elevator. I found the super secret bandit hideout. What? For the moment, no one's around. I can exit. I can search. I can trade. I can build. I can steal. I can raid. I'm going to steal something. Maybe something will help me. I'm going to try to steal it. All right, we're going to do 563. Steal the outfit hanging on the wall to the right. I've got clothes. I don't know if I need more. I'll spend that roll too. Time and this. I'll put this time here and get a cube. I stole the outfit hanging from the wall. Gain item 942. Oh. Do not gain curses. There are curses in this game? I do evade, sneak, or squeeze. I can put a cube here. Okay. Curses. You got cursed the other day. You may push your luck to try to steal a far rarer item before you're caught red-handed. If you do, roll 3 skill dice up to 3 times. The final result includes a pair of 3 of a kind. I'll try it. If the final result includes a pair or 3 of a kind. All right. I can do this 3 times. It's not a pair. It's not a pair. You failed. That's not looking good for me either. Yeah! Let's go. I got a pair. Gain item 943. Okay. I did it. And steal a far rare item. Do I get both? Do I get to keep both of these? You roll. If the final result includes a pair, gain. In addition, the 3 extra bonus. Oh, yeah, I guess I get to keep both. The extra thing is tool, a lockpick set. That's great. I like this better than the ninja outfit. I'm gonna put it in my reserve. Or do I want to put it in my grid? I don't think I'm gonna be balancing very much. So I'm gonna spin a cube. No, I'm gonna keep balancing. I don't think I'm gonna be coaxing much. There we go. This is in my reserve. Oh, I didn't do the thing where I filled the thing. Your son asked for a lockpick set? That's great. Rolling Reggie says, I love how little table space this game seems to take up. It really does. It doesn't take up much table space at all. You don't need to spin a cube for that. It says, transfer 1 reserved card into your grid. I have to spin a cube to do that. You don't have to spin a cube? Why would it say that if I didn't have to? That's to put it back in. Oh, so when I get it, I can swap something out for free? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. Thank you both, James and Jack. Oops. Okay. Either I continue with the move north action. All right, so continuing, moving north on card 563. North, exit the bandit hideout into the clouds. I roll 1 die. Yay. On your way out of the room, you grab a blue ball from the cubby. Gain item 1228. All right, guys, I got a beam ball. Move to an adjacent location and roll a challenge die. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna replace that and put this here. Now, I have to discard this because I only have 1 reserve. Does it make sense to keep a skill in reserve? Okay. Then, using no additional information, exit location 706 200 393 201 or 205. Something about 201. It's calling my name. But I'm concerned again that it's going to send me somewhere I don't want to be. That's all right. 201. Let's do 201. Oh. A flying sentient passes swiftly in front of you, nearly causing you to stumble down the steep slope behind you. I don't know where I am now. That's okay. Spy, greet, praise, coerce, or target. This is very different. I see this thing up here. Maybe it will give me some information. Let's greet it. Say, hey, you almost made me fall down this steep slope. So we'll do engage 201. Greet the sentient. Roll 3 dice. Star heart. Horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons. That was a greet. I should have chosen an action that I had places to put the dice. It's fine, but I think I'm gonna have to take both these hits. Unless I'm gonna spend one of these to reroll. That's the same, so I get a until the result changes. Okay, that's great. Because I'm upgraded. I'll take the heart hit. I greeted the sentient. The sentient swivels in midair, surprised by your sudden appearance. State your name and intent, they say. Unable to find you in their database, they explain that they patrol the area around the King of Thieves to the northeast And they don't want any trouble from you. If you head there... Oh, they don't want any trouble from you if you head there. Gain 1 boost. I don't know where I am right now. I'm going to move to the west. 200, so I roll a die. Oops, wrong die. No, that's the right die. It was this. So I'm moving the card 200. There's something mysterious about the towering isolated rock enshrouded by clouds. You don't say. These are all gonna go back here. You think I'm still close to where I entered the cave. I need to look at this map. I don't have any cubes. Let's trek. We're gonna trek. Because if I trek, I'm doing a blue action and I might get a little arrow thing. So we're gonna trek 200. Trek north through the Misty Valley. 6 dice. Guys, this might be it. This may be it. We're gonna spend 2 of these to roll 1 fewer dice. Actually, let's just go ahead and roll 4. Spend all my cubes to get move skill, and then spend the move skill to reduce the number of dice I'm rolling. Oh, this is great. This is what I needed. Got a cube here, a star and a heart. I can put the heart here. That's good. Let's enter. And I got a star. All right, I gotta take this star. I can't. Was that here? I don't know. I think that was there. I trekked. You descend into the opaque fog below, where the poor visibility and rugged terrain together make navigation all but impossible. Roll 6 skill dice and gain all look results. That's good. If I roll any. I didn't get any. Oof. You may pay 2 look to go to the interior, otherwise go to 205. What do y'all think? This could be where there's a trial. I had to pay 2 look. Gain morale. Well, let's do it. The interior of the Misty Valley? Okay. All right, I'll trust you. I'll go to 205 then. We got a watcher here, or the traveler here. Do you see the lotuses growing to the left? They're scattered across the planet. You can see other wonders to the far south if you're willing to make the trek. I don't want flowers. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the book before I do anything. We're in a valley. We're in a valley. That's right here. That's where that is. There's this broken bridge here. So I'm right here. So I want to get to this thing that looks like Pride Rock. Looks like I'm closer to it than this one that I was originally intending to get to. So I'm going to go west. When I get to Pride Rock, turn north. I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to move. I'm going to go west. 205. Hike west up the slippery slope with 5 dice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. This could spell doom. There's nothing I can do. At least go here. Star. No. No. What's this? Evade, sneak, squeeze. No. No slime. No slide there. Oh. Leap. Nope. Game over. I lost. I lost. Yep, there's nothing I can do. Beanball. I didn't even get to use my beanball. It's okay. I ran out of morale. I lost morale. I just said, this is taking too long. I was just trying to establish a diplomatic relationship. And there's just too much fire, too much lava, and now there's too much ice and snow. I just can't do it anymore. And the map, for some reason, I can't look at the map when I want to, only when I have a cube on my card. So, my morale is gone. Running out of morale. That's like my normal work day. That's good. All right, well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This time we lost. But it was fun. I did enjoy it more, just kind of going with the flow and not focusing too much on the mission. Yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out during this game. We did not establish diplomatic relations, but that's okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I was supposed to do this thing. You get a destiny, which the destiny is like, every time you go to a new location, you put a cube on it. I've never done that before, so I don't want to do that. I feel like I need to eat some lunch, then some ice cream. Yeah, that'd help with morale, for sure. All right, well, everybody, this is great. We're going to end the stream earlier than usual. A little bit earlier than usual. Thank you, Chris, for the early birthday wish. Very nice of you to say. I got to figure out. I had my sister call and Laura called, so I'm going to try to check in and see what's going on. Laura said it wasn't important. I don't know when my sister's calling. It's probably not important either, but who knows. Thank you, Bye Blue Heather. Much appreciated. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope your Spencer Day is great. You guys are too kind. Thank you. Happy birthday. Oh, it's great. Let's play the birthday music. Hornist, you just missed the end. I lost. But I won because tomorrow's my birthday. So, and I get to spend it with you all. Sort of, figuratively. This is my birthday dance. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. This is too catchy. Woo! Thank you. Thank you, Hornist. Oh, thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. It's fun. Fun checking out Vantage again. Thanks for playing along. Thank you, Jack and James, for your input, and for everybody else for being here. I'm going to awkwardly say goodbye now because there's no better way to end the stream. Oh, we're raising a glass? Okay. Raising a Waterburger glass. Thank you. I'm going to say raising a glass to my birthday because I can, but also to be thankful that I can celebrate it with all of you. So thank you to my birthday and you, everybody there that's watching. Thank you so much. I love Good Burger. I never saw the sequel. But I love the original. All right, everybody. You have a good weekend. We'll see you next time. It was horrible. Okay, I won't watch it then. See you next time. We'll be back streaming next week. Check in on Discord for the schedule to be posted on Monday. Thanks for being here. Bye.
You're watching Pieces and Pixels. Follow now and subscribe to join in the fun.